It's race day in Pocono. I have an update for the Cup race that happens later today. I also have my O'Reilly race review dropping right now.
Speeding on air, speeding others to win. Hitting the gas, making that pass. Racing onto your living room screen every week, and that's where I wanna be. Racing is in their blood, and I'm here to sum up this weekend's run.
What's going on, everybody? Jake the Great here to talk about all the happenings of the O'Reilly race, and it was an exciting race for sure. But first, I have some news to talk about with Cup. The Cup race start time has been moved up for weather. The green flag will now drop at 1:21 p.m., so if you're going to the race, make sure you get there early. Prime's pre-race coverage will now start at noon, and their race coverage will start at 1. And big shock, Denny Hamlin is the pole winner. Now with that out of the way, let's get into the O'Reilly race. This race at Pocono had pretty much everything. Brandon Jones was your pole sitter. In the booth, Ross Chastain joined Adam Alexander and Jamie McMurray. They put out good energy. I enjoyed their coverage. It took a little while to get this race going. Lap 1, turn 1 of this race, Corey Day in the 17 for Hendrick comes around and just gets loose coming off of turn 1. Day comes down across the track. Jesse Love in 2, who was trying to avoid him, did his best to slow up, but pretty much T-bones him and sends Day flying into the inside wall. Tough break for Day, gets almost no laps, doesn't get any laps, gets a third of a lap. Sucks for him. He ended up retiring from this race as well as Jesse Love. We get back going in green just for a little bit. Taylor Gray assumes the lead. We get to lap 8 and Adam Alexander starts doing his tribute for lap 8 in memory of KFB, Kyle Busch. But unfortunately, right as Taylor Gray takes the 8th lap, there's a caution on the front stretch. Coming out of 3, the 18 of Williams-Sawalledge taps the wall a little bit and checks up all the cars behind him. In the checkup, Austin Hill takes out Ryan Sieg in the 39, spinning him into the wall. Both drivers do continue but have damage. Sieg's damage is definitely more severe, all on the right front. While Sieg continues, he's definitely out of contention for the win in this one. Behind that wreck at the same time coming out of 3, Cole Custer clips the 42 of Nathan Bird. Bird would hit the wall as well, he DNFs. We get back going for a few laps, and unfortunately Natalie Decker in the 53 car has an engine expire. Puts fluid down the track, they have to throw the yellow. Just sucks for her. I did mention her in my pre-race coverage, hoping she does well, and this is her first race back since her meltdown at Dover. It sucks that she couldn't even go perform well or get a whole race together. Has to be defeating for her. Sucks to see mechanical issue just take someone out. Even though she's not in top tier equipment and we don't expect a lot out of her, I still want to see her perform at least to that car's ability, or maybe even better. During this caution allows for some pit strategy. All but 12 drivers come down pit road. Get this race back going. 3 to go in stage 1. 41 of Mayer and the 54 of Taylor Gray are battling for a bid. Taylor Gray comes out and wins stage 1. Stage 1 unfortunately would end under caution. During the final lap of stage 1, the 96 of Fast Pasta, Anthony Alfredo, would get loose in turn 1 and slide up into the 18 of Williams-Sawalledge, who then in turn would also get into Connor's Village. They were 3 wide going into 1. Just everybody kind of got loose, but it all started with Fast Pasta on the bottom. All 3 of those drivers would continue on though. Under the caution for stage 1, Taylor Gray, who had just won the stage, unfortunately would slide through his pit box. He loses about 7 spots on pit road. Under that caution as well, the 20 of Brandon Jones would have equipment interference on pit road. He will have to go to the rear. Stage 2, green flag. Your top 5 are the 7 of Allgaier, the 9 of Carson Quapple, the 96 of Fast Pasta, 21 of Austin Hill, and the 99 of Parker Retzlaff. Viking has a good performance. Parker Retzlaff showing up in the top 5 as well. Great performance out of those Viking Motorsports cars. The 7 and the 9 would battle for the lead for a few laps. Ultimately, Justin Allgaier would take over the lead. Just a few laps later, though, we get a caution. Brennan Poole gets into the 92 of Leland Honeyman, spins him out, also collecting Dr. Starpoli in the 48. Honeyman and Starpoli would get into the wall. They ultimately DNF and retire from this race as well. We get the restart with 9 to go in stage 2. The 7 of Allgaier's out front. He takes the lead. We get a caution during that same lap for Brennan Poole again, spinning out the 38 of Patrick Emmeling. Just a racing deal. It looked like, don't think anything malicious was there, but Poole definitely involved in a lot of spins this race. It's a little odd. Weird to see. He's usually a very clean racer. We all have bad weeks. Brennan Poole and Emmerling would ultimately continue on. Simple spin, not a lot of damage. We're only going to have 5 laps to go in stage 2 at this time. Pits open. 7 drivers stay out. The 19 of Cruz and Parker Retzlaff would take the green and start battling for the lead. Parker Retzlaff would take it over. Coming to the end of stage 2. The 87 car of Sanchez has a tire go down and spins out in turn 3. He makes it to pit road. The 87 of Sanchez does make it back out and continues in this race. I think he just had a tire go down. Also, the 28 of Kyle Sieg spun the lap prior, and he makes it to pit road. Kyle Sieg would retire from this race. Not sure if he got into the wall. Wasn't really covered, but he does not finish this race. But ultimately, Cruz is going to win stage 2. Stage 3 starts out. Justin Allgaier assumes the lead. The 41 of Mayer would come up and battle with him for a bit. This is the only green flag run of the race. We get all the way to green flag pit stops. This run runs for about 26 laps of green flag racing. We run through all the green flag stops and continue to go. We get down to 18 laps to go, and unfortunately Brent Cruz would spin the 38 of Patrick Emmerling, and he would hit the inside wall pretty damn hard. Sucks for him. I don't think Cruz was doing anything malicious, but he did slide up and get into Emmerling and just spin him around. It was a very tough race for Ryan Sieg Racing. We get back going. 13 laps to go in this race. The 41 and the 7 of Allgaier are swapping the lead back and forth, battling hard. We get back going with 13 laps to go. Mayer and Justin Allgaier battle for a little bit, but Mayer ultimately comes out with the lead. Anthony Alfredo in turn 2 would get loose and up into the 8 car of Sammy Smith. At the same time, just a row ahead of them, the 19 of Cruz gets into the back of 88 going through the tunnel turn and pushes him up into Taylor Gray. Taylor Gray would cut down a tire, have to make a pit road stop. 8 to go in the race, same old story. Mayer up front, battling with Justin Allgaier, but just 1 lap after they take the green and start battling, Parker Retzlaff gets loose in turn 3, ends up clipping Jeb Burton. Jeb would come down and spin across the track, unfortunately clipping LeVar Scott, who would spin down towards the infield wall. But Dexter Bean, coming low with a full head of steam, unfortunately hits Jeb really hard. Jeb Burton, Dexter Bean, and LeVar Scott would all DNF in this race. This wreck is so massive and there's so much debris, they throw the red flag. It's only lasting for 8 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. That means we're going to go back to green. It's a 2-lap shootout. The 7 car gets the lead in turn 1 and sets sail. 41 and the 00 would go 3 wide and battle for positions, and unfortunately they would fall back, but still get top 5s. Justin Allgaier wins this race. The rookie Cruz gets a 2nd place. Willie B in the 88 for Hendrick gets a 3rd place. The 41 and the 00, the Haas factory cars, get 4th and 5th in this race. According to NASCAR and Bob Pockrass, Justin Allgaier has already clinched his spot in the chase for the Cup. That's impressive this early in the year. How did my pick do? Zillage came away with a 9th. He really didn't come out and dominate. Maybe he just needed Dale Jr. on his pit box again this year, but who knows. Still get a top 10. My suck pick of William Sawalich ended up with a 21st place finish. He was in that incident with Zillage to end stage 1, so rough day for him. Glad the race had good weather. Looking forward to the Cup race. Hopefully the Cup race later today goes off without a hitch and there's no rain. I'll be releasing my video probably after the race or at the latest Monday morning, so tune in for that on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, also, I have a new camera and microphone set up, and I had to move some things around, so you're getting more in the shot. So there's more cool stuff to look at. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the audio and everything else. And if you like coverage like this, I do this every weekend. Pre-race coverage comes out on Thursday or Friday mornings on my channel. So if you like this coverage, please like and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, hit the bell to see all the coverage that I release. Thank you for watching. I've been Jake the Great. Have a good one.